your storm station forecast with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.
Late last week, early this weekend, quite the unsettled stretch. Only a high of 81 degrees on Friday, in large part due to cloud cover and rain. That 81 actually occurred in the morning. On Saturday, a little warmer, highs in the mid to upper 80s. Did have some showers and thunderstorms to dodge yesterday, but now we had a frontal passage. And weirdly enough, we warm our temperatures up after that, but that's because we're drying things out. We're getting a little bit more sunshine. 90 was the high today. I think we will be in the lower 90s on Labor Day. The thing is, even though our temperatures are warmer, the humidity does drop slightly. We are in a dry stretch right now that will stick into Labor Day and even beyond. We'll call it the post-Labor Day dry stretch. That humidity drop will be noticeable. Actually, it will be very similar to what we felt last week. Lows near 70 degrees, not too bad. High temperatures near 90 degrees for the next couple of days, and it's a dry stretch after all, so we do have a general lack of rain in the Storm Station 7-day forecast. Right now, we are dry in the capital city, 88 degrees the current air temperature, and this is wonderful. You factor in the humidity, there's not a ton of it, so it only feels like 91 degrees. Granted, there is a little bit to feel, but nothing too crazy. And temperatures don't like to drop below the dew point, so it's often an indicator of where our overnight lows go. So we have dew points in the 60s right now, so you might think we're going to get into the 60s tonight, and some of us will, especially along and north of I-12. We've got a forecast low of 69 in Hammond and New Road, 68 in Macomb, but we're going to go for 71 degrees in the capital city, a little warmer due to cloud cover. When we look at satellite imagery, we can see plenty of clouds streaming in from the west. Not a ton of rain coming from these, but just some passing clouds overnight, and that might help keep our overnight lows just a little bit higher as a result. Few passing clouds tomorrow morning, and then as we go into the afternoon, we should see a little more sun emerging. Can't rule out a stray shower on our Labor Day, but you can see here the Futurecast is not too optimistic for that, and I would tend to agree with that. And then moving into Tuesday, more of the same. However, Futurecast a little more optimistic for rain at that point. Tuesday's our best shot at seeing rain this week. And look at the rain coverage, only a 20% chance. So even then, with the highest rain chance of the week, most of us still staying dry. And then rain chances fade away on Wednesday, and they're just about nothing on Thursday and Friday. Now, there is a change on the Storm Station 7-day forecast I want to point out. Some of the data in recent days had been indicating that there might be another push of dry air by late week in the weekend. That signal is dwindling in the data. So we have taken up our highs and lows Thursday onward. So now we still have highs in the low to mid 90s, lows in the lower 70s. That's normal for the time of year, but we might not be as cool as we were initially anticipating. And fortunately, next weekend for, of course, our home openers on the Bluff and at Tiger Stadium, the weather's not looking too bad. 22 days until fall. Tonight on our 10 o'clock newscast, we've got a fall preview. We'll also recap the summer months. Also head out into the tropics. There's a wave we have to keep an eye on that's emerging off the west coast of Africa. For now, we're going to take a break on the news at 5:30 and continue with more news next.